Hello there.
Welcome to my new channel. I've started this channel because I'm currently furloughed off of work. It's something I've wanted to do for a while, but more importantly,
I need friends.
I'm going to start my first series of videos with something a lot of people are currently talking about, namely Justice League. Seen here, featuring the original 5 members. It seems like there's somebody missing from this group shot. I'm sure it's not that important. Anyway, the 2017 release of Justice League was regarded as divisive by some. Is divisive the right word? Oh, okay. Oh no.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Okay, it seems like divisive is the right word to use. So in May of this year, or the year 2020 for those of you watching this in the future, hey future people, did COVID ever go away? Did we ever get invaded by Mars? Did anyone ever figure out how to go to bed without scrolling through Facebook, Twitter or TikTok? Is TikTok still a thing? Anyway, Zack Snyder hosted a watch-along for his 2013 film Man of Steel, where this happened.
3, 2, 1, play.
Obviously, that generated a lot of buzz, and I will be shamelessly piggybacking on that sweet, sweet Zack Snyder buzz with this video extolling the virtues, or lack thereof, of his original release. If you can even call the 2017 release his, more on that later. This video will be exploring the original release in some depth, and due to the fact this film is over 2 hours long, I'm going to be stealing some more stuff from Mr. Snyder, sorry Zack, and cutting this series into 4 separate videos. I promise these won't be an hour long though, you'd get sick of hearing my dulcet tones very quickly. So I guess you'll just have to subscribe to be informed when part 2 of this video is live.
I'm not even sorry.
Hopefully you find this somewhat informative, possibly entertaining, question mark. Let's go! So let's crack open Justice League and see exactly what we got up on the big screen. What went wrong? Did anything go right?
No.
So we start with the animated DC opening showing Batman, dead Superman, who is dead, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, Flash, and of course Green Lantern. Hold on. Is he even in this film? No? Why the fuck not? Yeah. That's why. So the film starts with some phone footage of Superman. Superman is dead, right? Remember that. That's pretty important. Also, who the fuck films in vertical? Sort your life out. And here, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the infamously CGI'd mouth of Henry Cavill. Why CGI, you ask? Because he'd come back for reshoots while filming Mission Impossible, rocking a fantastic stash, and Paramount wouldn't let him shave it.
I'm petty. Yeah, I'm petty.
I could literally do a full video on how bad this looks. I mean, seriously though, just look at that face. Did they use Microsoft Paint? Anyway, he talks about hope and stuff, and then we cut to a dark rooftop. And here they once again rub it in our face that Superman is dead, not coming back, definitely dead. We see a burglar robbing somewhere in what we assume is Gotham due to a nearby pervy Batman lurking on a ledge.
Parkour!
He of course does his usual bat parkour and then uses the criminal dude as bait for a fear-eating alien bug thing. Standard story so far, right? I've also just realised while editing this that I've cut it so it looks like they jump off the roof and then land straight back on the same roof. I mean, there's a bit of a fight in between, but they do land on the same roof. That is important. Anyway, it nets it to a wall, it explodes, as we all do at some point during the day. The burglar is still on the roof, tied up, and asks what the hell is going on. He even seems surprised that the thing that just exploded was from outer space. Bear in mind this is a sequel to Man of Steel featuring an alien invasion. Not to mention the fact this is also a sequel to Batman vs Superman, both of which feature goddamn Superman who is a literal fucking alien. Now Batman ignores him and starts talking to Alfred, even saying, "Alfred, are you seeing this?" right in front of the burglar. Now this shouldn't piss me off as much as it does, but I don't know about you, but Alfred doesn't strike me as a common name these days, even in comic books or films, and he says this name out loud, just feet away from the criminal guy who is just wrapped up. World's greatest detective. Are you alright then? So this random thief up on a rooftop now knows the name of the person helping Batman is Alfred. Let's put two and two together. Batman has expensive toys and a friend called Alfred. Bruce Wayne is rich to be able to afford these expensive toys, and his butler is called Alfred. Doesn't take a criminal mastermind to put them together. Come on, movie. We also see that the explosion has left behind a weird symbol, the same symbol that Batman had previously seen in stolen books he stole from Lex Luthor in the previous movie. Continuity. Also, it bears pointing out that Batman is a thief and a murderer in this film series. I just thought I'd point that out. And of course, Alfred has the screenshots of all the future Justice League members up on his computer for reasons. But hey, at least they didn't use the swanky logos that Lex Luthor created for them in the previous movie, for no apparent reason except fan service, and so people could just go.
I understood that reference.
Honestly, why are these even here? Did Lex Luthor name the characters in this universe? I mean, no character is actually named as their DC hero name except Batman, Superman, and Aquaman. So maybe? I mean, did he decide to call Wonder Woman, Flash, the Flash, and Cyborg? Weird. We then get a funeral for Superman and shots of several memorials around the world for him, which is, I think, the fourth reminder to us that he's dead. He's dead, guys. It's kind of a big deal, just so you're all aware. He's real dead. He's not coming back. Even get a shot of Clark Kent's gravestone, just to double emphasize the fact that Superman is dead, guys. Clark Kent is Superman. He's dead too. They're all dead. They aren't coming back, due to deadness.
This motherfucker's dead!
We then get a Men in Black-esque front cover of the Metropolis Post asking if some famous dead people actually just went back to their home planets. Bowie, I get. He's the fucking star child, Ziggy Stardust. Of course he's from fucking space. Even Prince makes sense, because he was far too pretty to be a regular human. But Superman? We've literally just seen his funeral and all the memorials for him. You literally saw him die? Of course he is dead. He hasn't gone anywhere except to heaven.
He's super dead.
Also, maybe just ignore the top left-hand headline. Let's just pretend it says something else.
Coronavirus!
And then the rest of the opening credits just establish that the world is a shit show now that Superman is dead. We then get a weird shot of a homeless man with a cardboard sign near his feet. Is this a Joss Whedon thing or a Zack Snyder thing? I can't help but feel that this is a Joss Whedon thing, as a basic admission that he fucked this film up. Long story short, Zack Snyder left this movie during post-production due to the tragic death of his daughter, and Joss Whedon was brought in to finish the film. It was originally assumed that Snyder had handpicked Whedon to finish this film, and Warner Brothers even released a statement pretty much saying that exact same thing. Although later this changed to reports that Joss was brought in early to help rewrite some scenes due to Warner panicking over the tepid response to the previous film in the series. There were even rumours shortly after Snyder had reportedly stepped down that he'd actually been fired for refusing to compromise with the company's vision of what they wanted with the film. Reportedly, they wanted an Avengers-like lighter tone as opposed to the dark and gritty universe Snyder was trying to build. There were even quotes, apparently from head executives, that the company wanted a shorter movie in order to increase the amount of times per day it could be screened in cinemas. The shorter the movie, the more times you can show it per day, the more potential money you can make. Some reports have even said that Snyder was fired due to his first cut of the film being deemed as unwatchable, and that Warner panicked so much that they brought in Whedon to basically reshoot the entire movie in 2 months, so it would still make its original release date. And the film had to meet its original release date to ensure that Warner executives received cash bonuses as part of a contract clause before their company merged with another company in America called AT&T. Cinematographer for the film, Fabian Wagner, has said that probably only 10% of what Snyder and he shot together was used in the theatrical release. This, of course, directly led to Stashgate, please try and get that hashtag trending, where Henry Cavill, who was shooting Mission Impossible at the time, had to come back for reshoots while having a massive, majestic moustache on his face. There have also been multiple reports about toxic on-set actions by Joss Whedon and other members of the higher-ups, and how his reshoots were just an absolute mess. This of course led people to clamour for hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Even the cast themselves. We open with a bunch of armed bad guys led by Roose Bolton from Game of Thrones, killing a bunch of guards and breaking into what I assume is some sort of museum. I'm sure someone in the comments will point out what museum it is or isn't, so thank you in advance. You're a true hero. They've got a bomb, which they plan on using to blow up the entire building and all of their hostages. They're being watched by Wonder Woman, and our first glimpse of her is just 90% thigh. So much thigh. Thigh for days. I don't remember seeing shots like this in Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman. It's weird how going from a male director to a female director changes the viewpoint we have of our main female character, eh? Strange that. Also, is she the Flash? What point does the Flash have in this team if Wonder Woman is just as fast as he is? Has she ever been this fast? Has she ever been able to block bullets without looking at them? She then uses her wristband explodey special move, which, let's not forget, she used to pretty much kill a literal god in a solo film, and she uses it here against a regular dude, a dude who now poses very little threat without his bomb or bullets. Bit overkill really, Diana? Here we cut to Bruce Wayne, who has taken the time to ride a horse up a mountain, walk to a random fishing village in the middle of nowhere, and grow an epic beard. Whoa, hold the phone. He was clean shaven the last time we saw him, and now he's got a full beard. How long has it taken him to get here? Why not just take a bat boat, or the Batwing, or the Bat Blimp? Yeah, that's a real thing. I thought he said they didn't have a lot of time before the bad stuff started happening with the whole alien army thing. He asked the villagers about the Aquaman, and it's here that we get our first look at Arthur Curry. And, oof, be still my beating heart. Just look at this man. Here is a prime example of one of the very, very few things that this movie and franchise did right. Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Seriously, Aquaman went from this to this. And daddy-like. Now, I regard myself as a straight man, but even I can appreciate Khal fucking Drogo as King of the Seven Seas. My God, what a beautiful man.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Sorry, where was I?
So let me get this straight. You do it dressed like a bat, like an actual bat.
So, Bruce tells Arthur his secret identity, because he tells literally everybody in this film, it seems.
You want to know my secret identity?
And Aquaman repeatedly calls him Batman in fully a shot of random villagers who, even if they are non-English speaking, which is maybe likely, they've surely heard of either Bruce Wayne, Batman, or both. I mean, you've heard of Elon Musk, right? Basically the same person. Bruce asks Arthur for help with the old alien invasion thing, and is basically told to go fuck himself. And that's about it. Bruce gets on his private plane and leaves. So, wait, he did fly there? Why did he grow the beard then? Did he only fly halfway around and then the horse the rest of it? That's stupid. Also, that beard growth was weeks, right? I mean, unless Bruce is Homer Simpson. He talks with Alfred about setting up his team, and his next target is Barry Allen, the Flash. They talk about how the world is a shit show again, and then we move on to meeting the next member of the team, league, even. Barry is visiting his dad, who is in prison for killing his wife, Barry's mother. And one of course, the major character points of Barry is that he's trying to prove his father's innocence. This is a major part of the Flash's backstory, and is the basis for the Flashpoint comic arc, which apparently will be adapted in the upcoming Flash movie. Basically, for the layman or comic book newbie, the Flash can run so fast that he can time travel, as we saw in Batman vs Superman. And he uses this special time travel-y, runny power thing to travel back in time to try and save his mother from being brutally murdered. And of course, because he's useless, he monumentally fucks things up. However, we do get my personal favourite version of Batman out of the deal, so it's not all bad. I plan on doing a video about the Flashpoint paradox, the Flashpoint animated movie and the Flashpoint live action movie at some point in the future, so I'll go into far more detail then. So now that we've been introduced to Barry, on with the movie. From one father and son team to another, as here we meet Silas Stone. Silas is a scientist at Star Labs. Try saying that 5 times fast. We also learn, thanks to one of the janitors giving us a bit of exposition, that Silas's son recently died in an accident. Of course, we know that not to be true, because most of us have seen Batman vs Superman, where he crossed his son with basically an alien toaster. The aforementioned human-alien toaster hybrid is currently in hiding and is exceedingly emo, blaming his father for turning him into some sort of freak, wondering if he's now more machine than man. I mean, you only have like a quarter of your face, dude. I'm pretty sure you are mostly machine. Although I do have one question.
Did you make a penis?
What? My interest is purely scientific. Did he make a penis? Victor / Cyborg then talks to his dad about how he's constantly evolving, and now he can even fly a little bit. He even points out he couldn't do that last night.
Couldn't do that last night.
Yeah, Victor, that's... I just said that, pal, but thank you. So, we've been introduced to all 5 members of the team, because of course there are only 5, no more than 5, definitely not 6, definitely nobody missing from this lineup of 5 heroes. So recruitment is well underway for the Justice League, Justice Team, Justice, whatever you want to call it. Are you hyped? Are you hyped? Good. Try to maintain this level of hypeness, because this is the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and my rambly ways. If you enjoyed the opening chapter, please leave a like and remember to subscribe for future videos. If you also wish to help me please the YouTube algorithm that owns my soul now, please leave a comment below. That would be glorious. Maybe theorising on what Batman's horse was called. I'd like to think his horse is probably called Monty. He seems like a Monty kind of guy. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay beautiful, and I will see you soon.